How we doing, my guy? Did you get your Ducati pants yet, dude? Hopefully they're coming in soon. Got the pants in a couple days ago. Love them, thanks. Hey, dude, no problem. I'm actually wearing mine too right now. Do it again. Oh yeah. Ducati. Ducati, baby. Yeah, boys, we got ourselves a little stream today. I'm looking forward to it. We got multiple new lights going on. We got a ring light up here. We got this green screen light, which I'm the most scuffed streamer out there, one of the most, but we're sneaky with it and we make it work, but still trying to up the quality while we can in the off season. Oh, dude, I also love how you said SupThomas. Like, that's kind of like not the joke, but kind of the play on words of my name. That it's like SupThomas, like Supreme Thomas, but also like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Some people call me Sup. I think that's kind of funny instead of Thomas. Like, what? How's it going, Sup? Nah, dude, not much. How's it going with you? But yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit till more people hop in the stream. It's gonna be a smaller stream today. I definitely want to open it up to plenty of fan viewer requests. If you guys want to come on the stream, if we want to do really anything we want. Yeah, I just have the title as the Spring Summer 24 review. We can honestly do whatever the hell we want. We got a couple sneaker releases. We got the Jajound Sambas, which just came out literally just now. Holy shit. Unconfirmed. So I'm going for these Jajound Sambas really quick, boys. They're available right now. Enter drop. Oh no, they're already selling out in my size. Damn. They already sold out in my size. Men's 9.5. It's probably still worth going for. I think it would be. I just hate buying shoes not my size, even to resell. Because if shit goes sideways, yeah, this isn't even that great. Is Samba hype dying already? I didn't even get a pair of Sambas. That's kind of nuts. Well, maybe I was good to not actually go after these. There's definitely some cool drops coming out. We got Palace to talk about. We have Levi's X McLaren, which is, I mean, if you know me, I love my racing. I love Lando Norris. I like McLaren. We got Twitter. We got a lot of stuff going on. So gonna be a good stream. Again, gonna be more of an intimate, community-focused stream. But nevertheless, we're here. We're here to talk, we're here to chill. I already got those white and black pair of Jajound $250 each Sambas. I've been buying way too much. They are nice though. That's the thing, man, about a Samba. Like, I don't want to pay a lot of money for a Samba. And that sometimes is the case when we have a popular sneaker that started off as like a cheap sneaker and now they're getting all these collabs. It kind of turns into that, right? Like, oh, why am I paying, I don't know, over $150 for a Stan Smith? I don't know. Even the higher quality is a rip. Yeah, it is, because it costs, like, the higher quality on sneakers, guys, they do cost more, but nowhere close to the premiums these brands charge. And while I hate fakes, I don't support fakes, I dislike people actively who purchase fake stuff, the one thing they do have, the one valid thing they have is like actually fairer prices, but that's about it. I really don't like giving replicas any credit at all. Going from a normal dunk to a more premium for $10, I understand exactly. A $10 premium is fine, but when you're taking a shoe that's usually like $120, $160 and marking it up to $250, it's just like, whoa there. There's a lot of room we just traveled, and I think that's, I don't know, I don't think I would really have, or I really have an audience to make this video. I might make it instead, but there's a discussion to be had on the current problem with sneakers, the way I see it. And to sum it up bluntly, it's the problem with collabs. And it's kind of the case with streetwear too, because the best videos that I do are collab videos. The most hype drops are collab drops. Same thing with sneakers. And it didn't used to be like that. Back in the day, there was still tons of collabs, but there was like way less collabs. It was rare to get one, maybe one a month, maybe. And they were special. And I think this idea that we have to have every single thing being like two brands teaming up to tell their story. What the fuck does Pringles and Crocs? What fucking story are they telling? They're telling you you're a fucking idiot and you're gonna buy the Pringle shoes, which in a way that goes so far in the irony department that it becomes funny. It comes back around. But this current world where like you can't have a cool pen come out, a cool Supreme pen can't come out unless it's a Pilot G2 collab, or you know, the whole Stanley water bottle stuff. Like, stupid. It's just stupid. And I hope we can someday get back to where the brand itself, where like Nike still does make cool shoes, like lost and found ones, reimagined stuff, certain colorways. They're bringing back the Galaxy foam posits this year, which I'm like mega stoked on Galaxy foam posits, guys. You have no fucking clue how much I wanted that sneaker back in high school. But there's just a fatigue, I think. There's a real fatigue around collabs and the fact that everything has to be branded. And yeah, what One Up said, I feel that the social media hype, popular items, forget in a few months, trend only going to get worse over time. Yeah, exactly. Like, an item comes out, it becomes the most talked about thing for a little bit, and then it's kind of over, right? I'm sure this discussion's been had plenty of times. I've told you guys, I don't really watch much streetwear sneaker content. I don't really watch any of it, so I don't know if people are talking about this. Emilio McKay, if they dial back the amount of collabs and don't just do them with any company that has a name, people know they can bring back the hype of collabs. I think so, man. I think so. Like, I'm trying to think of a way to fully address that. Like, what could they do? What is the problem? The problem right now is this overproduction. And it's like every week we have the new sneaker. I guess I'll turn my camera back on. I'm honestly surprised the Travis hype has been around so long now. Yeah, I mean, Travis is a perfect example. Like, anything well, in my opinion, Travis is actually an outlier. Like, Travis is more, even though I hate to admit it, he is more like how Kanye used to be, where everything he touches turns to gold, you know? And whether I like it or not, Travis is here to stay. As much of a scumbag as he is, you know, DUI, whatever the fuck dude that he is. I just know he got arrested. I don't know if he got a DUI. But yeah, I dislike Travis Scott. I like his music. I don't really like him as a person. I don't like his sneakers. But yeah, the collab hype is just crazy. I think I was going to go to Soul Retriever and just try to look at some of the releases that we have. And just all the stuff, like the Travis Scott. Like, what is this collab today, guys? Have you seen this? This ugly fucking sneaker. This Union Nike Field General. Is anybody looking forward to this? Be honest with me about this sneaker. Like, yeah, it's kind of clean. It's kind of simple. I do like the Union branding. I do like sneakers. And I do like the color combination, but it's just boring. This isn't what screams collab to me. This just looks like a general release that Nike would have released back in the day. And that's the problem with modern sneakers. Like, don't worry guys, I'm not gonna rant this whole video about collabs, but I do have to get some of this off my chest. Like, I swear we used to get just like solid collections of sneakers that were like made by Nike and you didn't need a collab to market them. They were just good. They released packs like the Independence Day pack. What happened to packs? We don't get that anymore. We never get like 2 pairs of shoes that release anymore. New Sakai's are dope. Which Sakai's are you talking about? I wanna see them. The only collab I care about this year is Nike ACW TN98 paint. Interesting. I don't even know what that is. You guys, I think you guys should be able to put links in the chat. So if you want to put links to what you're talking about, I'll pull it up, but I don't know. A cold wall? Ooh. Yeah, these are cool. And there's certain collabs that I'm not talking about. Like when it's a good collab, when it's a actual fashion brand, designers, I think these are pretty cool. For sure. And there's definitely plenty of stuff that's still coming out, but I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I wish we didn't need a collab just to sell people on the general hype. And of course that means that if you like sneakers in general, you can just buy whatever you want without having to worry. I've been getting really into Puma lately. Like I've been thinking about getting more pairs of Pumas. It's a regular shoe. A collab shoe, something special that stands out. Exactly, man. Exactly. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like this shoe is cool. I like it. But we don't need Union. And it's great that I guess that Nike is allowing more people to create. And I'm sure if I was in this business on the more creative side, well, more on the designing side, not on like the video content side, I'd want to collab too. Of course I would, you know, and it's I could say it's a dream of mine to have a Nike collab. I'm never going to fucking have one, but that would be cool. I don't know. It's just a different world we're living in, but that's okay. You know, it's easy to get resentful when we start talking like this, when I'm talking like this, but you know, I can't go back to the good old days of 2013, 2014. It's not how it works. And I still think that sneakers and streetwear is super fun. We're here today. I'm talking with 14 of you on a random Thursday when Supreme isn't even coming out and we're just chit-chatting, discussing. But that's kind of what I had to say, what I had to spiel on that. I don't know why I pulled up Clyde's. Yeah, I would like a pair of those. Puma Clydes. Supreme AA. For sure, bro. That's for real. Yeah, these are nice, dude. What up, XY? Hey, bro, thank you for coming out. XY was here on my Elden Ring stream on my other channel. He was helping me get through some dungeons. What's up, Andrew? Happy Thursday, guys. Basically, today we're just talking about kind of reviewing the Supreme season. Nothing too business, nothing too standard, really. We're just chilling. And then talk a little bit about Palace again. And then talk about some other collabs like Levi's X McLaren Racing, which I'm very excited to look at that collab later on in the stream. But for right now, remember to like the video. Helps me out. Thank you guys. Yeah, I think it's about a 7 out of a 10 season. Oh no, we got Shady Munchie on Supreme Community saying 4 out of 10, bro. Shady, come on, dude. That's some hate. All of it was trash. I love dudes like this. All of it was trash. The entire Supreme season was trash. I mean, I'm not trying to dox this guy, but just like, so I always look at people that are like, why are you commenting on a Supreme Community page? Season over? I don't remember being interested in anything. Way to go, VF Corp. Supreme's worst year in recent history. It's insane, dude. MM6 was really good. MM6 had the best... for me, it had the most people on the stream. I think I peaked at almost 200 viewers. And it was great. That collab, week 7. I was going to scroll through the actual just Supreme Community overview. But we can just go back to the week 7 and look at this week. In retrospect, it's such a good drop. And there's so many items that were really cool. I think sleeper items, maybe the padded shorts, even like this old English top. I remember thinking this guy was pretty cool. So if you guys haven't watched my latest video, I recommend go do that. It's I actually put a decent amount of effort into it, having to research all the resale prices and then actually doing you did the top bestseller items. How about you do your top personal releases or something of the season? I got a lot of personals I like this season. Yeah, I didn't cop a whole lot for personal, to be honest. Like most of my cops, I just was flipping because there wasn't a whole lot. I mean, there was stuff that I could have for personal, but pretty much for me, it's like the short sleeve denim button up. It was the DNs, the Air Max DNs. Like I got underwear. I got the skateboard, MM6 skateboard. I just didn't cop enough. And I don't make enough money to cop enough Supreme. I'm a broke boy. That's why I talk about it instead. That's how I get my Supreme enjoyment out. But MM6 varsity jacket was the best item this season, says Michael or Michael. Dude, you know what's insane? You guys want to know something crazy? Look at the resale prices of this MM6 varsity jacket. It literally does not make sense. Retail price, $698. They're selling for pretty much $100 above retail. Obviously, like, look at these. I'll go to the StockX format. Look at these. $614 for a small. Like, this guy's affordable, dude. If you didn't cop this, like, I would get this thing now. Real talk, if you have $700 to cop a varsity jacket, you could probably just wait to get it for damn near retail. I think that's insane. Personally, I expected this guy to actually do, I thought this would be like $2,000, and I think eventually this thing will fly up, but for some reason, not right now. For whatever reason, not at the moment. And I just love that I was spot on with my predictions. Like, I was telling everybody during the week that this was gonna be the best item. And it was, dude. Like, this thing is really expensive. I wish I could have copped it. I would have resold it. I'm not gonna lie, boys, because the prices were just too high. But man, for personal, whew. If you can, for me, if you can make green and red, God, I can't talk. I'm like stuttering. Sorry, guys. Let me drink some coffee. If you can make green and red work together, like green and fire, it's hard to do, in my opinion. The wallet ended up being kind of shitty, though. I think a lot of people said that the wallet was like breaking apart. Nothing's coming out today, Jordan. The Supreme season is over, so we're just talking about it. We can go to the site and see what's available, right? Let's see what we got available still. No summer sale for online, sadly, but there's still some dope items like mesh panel, pink linen. God, I'm so happy I didn't buy a wallet. Dude, I had a bot order for the wallet. I mean, I was gonna flip it instantly, and that's a case where I think the flippers just went crazy. They've been restocking. Yeah, no, Supreme be restocking a lot these days, which that did not used to happen. I mean, they used to always restock a little bit. Nowadays, though, it's a little bit weird. I feel like this guy is a total sleeper. Like, this is a pretty cool viscose shirt. I know it's loud and in your face, but a pink snakeskin. I think 140 is the problem right there. I think people would eat that up at 118. That would go crazy. These jackets or these hoodies were kind of slept on. The warm up, still an XL and navy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a good way to do the review. We're going to go through basically every item that's available. And then you guys just feel free to get me off topic or interrupt or do whatever. Again, like the stream, comment, all that stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tricot track jacket. It's okay. Not my favorite. Overdyed small box zip. One of the biggest sleeper items of the year. Each one of these was individually tie-dyed, so they actually were all unique pieces, which is really cool. And you can see that clearly none of the other small boxes were worth going after, even at all. The black one, a little bit. I bought the black tricot track pants, and they're pretty clean. Oh, for sure, dude. I think the track pants are a lot better than that top. We have the graphic design is my passion right here, which is pretty cool. Sorry guys, got a message. Was just checking my messages on Discord. Graphic design is my passion. I mean, it's a goofy little hoodie. I think 158 is way too expensive for it. These are sold out except for this one, the Old English. This one kind of surprised me. I didn't think this sweater would go like this, but people have really been loving sweaters recently. What's going on, Zane? We're just reviewing the season, talking about what's available on Supreme's site, our overall thoughts on the year, and then just chilling. When do you think the next Nike SB Supreme collab will come out? My favorite SB is the white cement, but they way too expensive. Usually Nike SB collaborates with Supreme once per year, or once per season. Well, at least Nike does. I think SB can sometimes skip. Appreciate that, Zane. Huglo Studios, you think they will drop the price on the sunglasses? If they're available in store, for sure. I think. I don't see why not. Did you resell that TNF bear? I never bought the bear. I resold the Nupsy to community member Michael Taylor, but never bought the bear. As much as CTR2 wanted me to buy the bear, we did not end up copping. Jersey last week was pretty nice. Kind of overshadowed by some of the other jerseys we've seen this season. The Machu Picchu shirt, I think this guy, sleeper item. It's not even really a sleeper. It's just a nice shirt. I think sleeper kind of implies that it's gonna like have some intrinsic value beyond being a cool personal. I think that's kind of my definition for sleeper. Overprint small box short sleeve top. This is just okay. It is very cute. I like the TNF bear. We'll definitely get to it eventually. We'll look through the whole overview. But small box short sleeve top. I think these are solid shirts from Supreme. They're actually great to wear in not only the summer, cold or warm weather, but these are good to wear in the cold weather underneath like your hoodie, because it's actually kind of a thick cotton. I really like their all cotton jerseys. And that's one thing I will say. People say Supreme is overpriced. I've never really copped a cotton t-shirt made as nice as Supreme's. And I'm sure that just means that I haven't had enough brands, but or tried enough brands, but whatever. See, Oliver, I told you, bro, you got to just not freak out about that stuff. I get it though. It is stressful. So I recommend, bro, use a credit card if you can, just because of that. So Oliver, guys, if you don't know, had an issue where Supreme double charged him. If that ever happens to you, it's going to be okay. It might take a week. Oliver, did you have to contact Supreme support? I want to make sure I give people the right information, because I've had people ask me that before. So if you wouldn't mind writing in the chat what exactly you did to get your refund. Okay. But did you still... Wait, took 1 week. Did you still get your order? Because I know you were double charged for the table. Okay, well that's unfortunate that you had to contact support. But did you still get what you ordered? Or did you not get anything at all because you got completely refunded? That sucks, dude. I'd probably never recover if I got double charged. Really? I messaged them that I was double charged for my order, and they told me it would take 3 to 5 business days. Yeah, bro. I mean, that sucks, but they resolved it, right? You got your order. You got your refund. Everything else was just, hey. I've kind of had that realization, guys. Like, it's not worth it to, and I'm not trying to undermine your experience, bro. But in my opinion, when I'm dealing with bullshit, it's not worth it for me to freak out. Like, of course I can freak out, and I do freak out sometimes. But half the time it's going to be okay. And if it's not, I'll fucking deal with it, I just have to move on. It's kind of why I don't get all salty and rage on stream when I like miss out on a cart. I guess that could be easy. I could play it up and be like, throwing my fucking controller or whatever. It was so stressful for me. Well, yeah, dude, but look at it. Look at you now, it's okay. It worked out. So all that time you were stressed, it's kind of a waste of time in a way. I understand why you were stressed, but at the end of the day, Supreme's not going to steal money from you. That's not how these companies operate. They don't have the desire to steal from their customers. They're already taxing us. What's up, CTR? We're just reviewing the season, bro. You know what? CTR, since you are a resident poll enthusiast, I want you to come up with a poll and give it to me. Come up with the prompt for us, and we can do that. I'm also make you a moderator. I don't know if a moderator can engage with a poll. Can moderators do polls on YouTube? What up, Shady Munchie? You must have at least editor permissions. Editor permissions. I don't know what that means. Anyway. I haven't given my ranking yet. I have not given my, Hey, Shady Munchie, I saw you put that 4 out of 10, bro. I saw you on Supreme Community Comments. Sneak that 4 out of 10. We saw it. Here's what I'll do. Rate the Supreme season is what I'll do for the poll. And there's only 4 ways we can split it. Ranking every collab tier list video. I could do that for this season. Or just all times. Rank the SS24 season. We'll do 8 through 10 out of 10. We'll just do 8 through 10. This is obviously out of 10. Then we'll do 5 through 7. Then we'll do... that ranking is too low. Damn, this is hard. I'm trying to think how... What was the line, bro? Yeah, dude, no, you're fine. I'm just trolling you. You should get your favorite pieces of all time that Supreme has come out with. That is what I'm gonna do. Some of my favorite Supreme... I have that written down on my paper. My top 10 favorite Supreme items is what I have written down on my video ideas note card. God, I can't think of a good poll. Rank the Supreme season. I don't know. Was it good? Yes or no? That's... Bro, CTR, I can't think of it, bro. I need your help. I need a prompt. I like that top. I might even cop if there's no sale confirmed. Yeah, there's not gonna be an in-store sale, or excuse me, there's not gonna be an online sale. I probably need to make a video on it. I remember like a couple seasons ago, I made 3 videos on the sale. I had nothing to talk about. I'll probably still make a video on it. Ideally, I'd like to get information from like Supreme community about the in-store sale. What was the best collab for this season? Is that a question for me or the poll? I guess I could do that for a poll. Is that what you're wanting to do? Put like Ducati, MM6, poll. Okay. We'll do that. I like that. What was the best collab? All right, we got Ducati. We got Kermit. We're gonna do Muppets / Kermit. So anything with Muppets or Kermit on it. What else do we have? Not a whole lot of other good collabs, to be honest. Nothing that's really jumping out to me. I guess we got Nike SB. We got the Nike Darwins. We had, what else do we have? The Nike DNs. Man, no other good. I guess we had Vans as a collab. AOI. Nothing really jumping out to me. Clark's. Supreme Clark's. Was that the best collab of the season? Ooh, you know what? I know you guys. Melvin's. Toy Machine. I think Toy Machine, we might have to put Toy Machine over Nike. Man. Load more posts. Load them up, baby. What's crazy is there's just no collabs that just really jump out to me. Nothing crazy. I'm just kidding. We're gonna put MM6. There's the poll. I didn't add a question mark, and that's gonna fucking kill me. Oh my god. Alright. The fact that I can't edit the poll and put a question mark is... I need to not look at that. Okay, I sold the table fam on eBay. Hey bro, what'd you sell it for? Yeah, the Supreme table, it was going up. By the time I made my video, the prices were already going down a little bit. But I think if you sold fast, it was a good flip. I did not hit on this table. I didn't even go for it. The highest one sold was 402 on the day of the drop. Actually, during the nighttime. It's weird looking at this. Dude, someone sold for 281. What the fuck? People are fucked in the head. All right. Let's get back to... We were looking through the website still. Yeah, it sold out decently fast for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, in my opinion, Ducati had better pieces than MM6. I know I'm biased, but I think MM6 had like a few really good pieces, but they had some trash pieces. Ducati literally did not miss, except for maybe the graphic t-shirt. The riding stuff is kind of... Oh, dude, yeah, the back of the Miss Piggy's t-shirt, Kiss Kiss or whatever. Not a fan of that. I think this thing is pretty funny, the plaid knit short sleeve polo. I feel like you wear this to the country club, you know, with your boys, or go to the fucking golf course. This is like golfing with your uncle outfit right here. Golfing with your Scottish ancestors. Type beat. I mean, the Sprite can short sleeve top. It's been here for so long. Should we cop it? I could cop some stuff. Hey, how about this, boys? How many likes are we out on the stream? 9 likes. If we can get up to 21 likes, I'll at least cop something today. 21 likes, and we cop something. Just a little something something. Oh, before I forget, boys, I know we're talking about Supreme. We're going to continue to talk about Supreme, but I do have a new pickup I want to show you, and I'm kind of excited about it a little bit because it is let me close this out. It's kind of a stepping stone, a turning point for me with getting my classiness involved. And I know it's being transparent right now because of the green screen effect, which is actually kind of funny, but I copped these Doc Marten loafers. These are the Adrian loafers. I guess I can turn off my green screen for now, just to not have that effect. Hold on. Filters, edit filters. Yeah, so we copped these loafers for a wedding, and I got these on Amazon for $89. Brand new, these are like $160. Cork insole. But boys, if you've never copped Doc Martens, I had to go 1.5 sizes down. This is a men's size 9. In my foot, like in the toe box, my toes are like very close to the end of the shoe, but in the heel, my ankle still slips up a little bit. I don't know if I need a bigger insole or if I actually need to put like bigger socks on, but wedding type fit, first pair of Docs, I'm definitely feeling more gentleman type fits lately. And that's kind of the style that I'm going to be trying to cop going forward. A little bit more mature, but wanted to at least showcase that for a second. I've been thinking about doing a video of it. I just don't think most people will care. And sometimes I think about a video and I'm like, do I really want to make this? Am I forcing myself to make a video? You know, obviously reviews I think are always helpful for people. So maybe if anything, I'd be like, hey, listen, these Doc Martens fit really fucking big. So go down some sizes. Let's see. Other drops like Hellstar and Denim Tears, not those brands specifically, man. I am not a fan of Tremaine Emery. I think Denim Tears, dude, as a white person, wearing Denim Tears shit is weird, bro. Like the fact they have cotton stuff on there and all the slavery. I just don't feel comfortable wearing that. I just don't want to. It doesn't speak to me. And then the Tremaine Emery stuff, I just don't really think he's a good person. So I just don't really fuck with his brand too much. Whoa. Yeah. So that's kind of my take on it. Even though it's like, if it was cool enough, I would wear it, maybe. And there's nothing there's nothing that I'm like scared of. Like I'm going to get canceled for wearing Denim Tears. But yeah, bro, African dysphoria goods. Just like, come on, man. I'm not really into that. It has cotton all over it. Like, all right, bro. You know, just a little bit too much, I think. Like he wanted to release a t-shirt of some dude getting hanged. It's like, why? Why would you want to do that? That's horrible. It's just, he just seems like just kind of a fucked up person. I don't know. Like he has some kind of attachment to this thing, and I get it. It's important, and there's discussions that should be had on it. But yes, look it up. When he was with Supreme, he wanted to release a t-shirt of a black person getting hanged. And he's like, what? What's the problem with that? Are you fucking insane, dude? You should get some really nice Saint Laurent boots. I would love to, man. I'm also right now trying to just shop for deals. So, like, it is fucked up, dude. Like, there's a reason why people don't release shirts like that. And let's be honest, Supreme takes a lot of inspiration from hip hop and hip hop culture and black culture, but Supreme, I would say, is majorly worn by people that look like me. You know what I'm saying? I'd say it's mostly worn by white people. So the idea that they're gonna sell a shirt that has someone getting hanged on it is crazy. And maybe that's wrong. Maybe, I don't know. Supreme probably has a pretty wide demographic, but anyway, it's about as much as I'd like to talk about that subject on this stream. I have my eyes on the Saint Laurent Wyatt harness boots. Okay, bro. Let's take a look. I've been looking a lot at vintage stuff. Okay, yeah. See, bro, I need to... These are really cool. I'm not here yet. You know what I mean, Andrew? I need to level up my designer game and my boot game. Like, this is too many steps ahead of what I'm already wearing. So, while I do fuck with these, are these women's shoes? They look like women's shoes, but see? I need to kind of bridge the gap. So, starting off with the Doc Martens. Starting off with the Adrian loafers, which these look crazy when they're color corrected like that. It's kind of fucked up. Maybe I should lower my green screen filter. But that's the problem right now. Like, I actually realized if I got I got an additional light on my green screen, and that actually helped it quite a bit. Bro, what the fuck? Sorry, boys. We're doing some just editing right now. Okay, now they're not invisible. You can see a little bit of green behind my head. I think that's probably fine though, right? Those women's shoes, yeah, no thanks. Yeah. No, these are men's shoes, bro. That is what they look like. Thursday boots. Let's see. These are cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go I would like some Chelsea boots. I think that's what I would want to go. And honestly, boys, like Poshmark and just going to the damn thrift store. No drop tomorrow. Well, Supreme drops on Thursdays, so if you're asking about Supreme, there's no drop today. But Sorry about this transitions. I thought my screen would be shown. There is a Palace drop tomorrow. We got Palace coming out tomorrow. I really want the out of office sneakers from Off-White, but they always sold out in my size on sale. What's the out of office sneakers? Oh, interesting. These look like DCs kind of, or like Nike Dunks. That's cool. Palace is dropping tomorrow. Yep. We'll look at Palace here in a second. I don't even know what we're looking for right now. But yeah, I just bought a bunch of like new stuff like this. I bought these. These were originally tailored for someone. Paul Harding. So hopefully Paul Harding and I have similar measurements. The 29 down low might actually get me kind of nervous. But I've just been buying stuff for weddings, like suit jackets, and I was gonna buy this. I still might. This person doesn't know the difference between Burberry's and Burberry. Like Burberry used to be called Burberry's even back in like the 90s, like not that long ago. And they think it's a different brand. So this jacket is being sold for 36 bucks for this herringbone jacket. I should probably buy this low key. 18 bucks, dude. Bruh. Can I do 18 bucks? This person fucking crazy? There we go. I've been buying a bunch of old FTP. Where do you buy your old FTP? See, I still am not fully into FTP. Like, I did one drop with them. I think I was at the store, so I haven't live streamed. But I'm not fully bought in with them. I do fuck with them. Yeah, it's just what is it? I just haven't experienced enough of their drops, I guess, is the main culprit. But yeah, summer tees. What do we got? Black Cat still available in white. Black Cat still available. Those restocked so much. Pants. We have these work pants, which are pretty neat. What's your favorite piece from the Supreme season? I'll probably talk about that in a video. I plan on doing a video next week titled my top 10. Well, you know what, actually, I'm probably done talking about this season, so I'll tell it to you. My favorite piece from this season. I'm gonna think about it. We're gonna finish up. I need to finish up this going through what's still available on the website. I've been answering chat a lot, which is good, but let me finish this and I'm gonna marinate on that thought. Here's the tricot track pants that XY copped. He said the black ones are very clean. I concur. $138 was the price on those. Sold out now. What else we got on the website? We got these sweatpants right here. Looks like it's all sold out. Wow, these are available in all colorways. No way. So I was wrong on this. I said in my video when these came out, I was like, if you want to go for one of them, I would go for these Croc ones. These underwater looking aqua Crocs. It's available in every size, including extra large. I think the people are wrong. I think that's fucking crazy. Oh, Supreme's warm-up pants are nice, dude. You can't go wrong. I'll probably try to get one more pair of Supreme. Well, actually, I don't even need them. I got my Ducatis right here. I love these things, dude. These are the comfiest Supreme mesh shorts I've ever had. I'm so glad. Out of everything that I bought sweatpants. I really wanted the full fit, but I wouldn't be able to wear that jacket at all until the fall. And like, I literally went to get groceries. It was like 109 degrees out, and I was wearing these sweatpants. He wasn't even that bad. I'm telling you guys, I'm adapting. I'm becoming a desert man. I think these painter shorts are pretty nice too. Just maybe a little too expensive for most people. It would be nice if they did an online sale. I wish they would do an online sale. Fact of the matter is, Supreme doesn't like being a brand that goes on sale. That's why they do it in store only. I think they just don't like that idea. I'm sure VF Corp really pushed them to do the sale online in the first place. Yeah, I don't think anyone has got the Ducati jersey. Were you guys able to manual that jersey, or was that a bot exclusive? They said they're sending them out this week. Dude, can you imagine if you sold them on StockX, like tried to resell them? We'll look at the jersey prices after this. And I still have to think about my favorite item of the season. All right, we can just kind of skip through this. Here's what we got in stock. We don't have to click on everything. We got the Killer Clowns, Denim Camp Cap. I think this guy's kind of clean. Killer Clowns, the Pokeball hat is sold out. We have some Crushers, mesh balaclavas, these mesh bags that everyone forgot about. Sunglasses, the Cleos. These ones are pretty cool, I think. Tortoises, $198. Not worth it, in my opinion. We talked about the sunglasses on a few other streams when they came out. Accessories, towels, pretty cool. Underwater camera. Someone in my chat said they bought 4 of them and we're trying to resell the other 3. So I feel bad for that dude right now. I guess I have this coming in. These right here. Remember on my stream last week when I accidentally bought these trying to get ready for my PayPal? That was kind of funny. I have those coming in. Supreme belt. I've never copped a Supreme belt before. I would probably want the black. Kind of tacky, you know. I wish it didn't say it that many times. Air Force Ones, white, back in stock. Available in, yeah, resale is dead on these. 124. Fuck out of here, bitch. Anything dropping today? Yeah, I'm sure there's something dropping today. What do we got? Nothing from Supreme. Supreme is over. If you look at the stream title, it is Supreme 2024 review. Oh, nice, Shotgun. What'd you think of the video? There's definitely some honorable mentions that I didn't include. We can use incense and candle for fall winter week 1 as a good omen. That'd be cool, bro. Zane resold the MM6 foil pants. Kind of regret it. How much did you make on it, bro? MM6 foil pants. I think you made the right move, dude. I don't know what your outfits look like, but I'm dropping some heat at the beach surfing and then some heat at the pickleball court. That's what I'm dropping. Mob Syndicate, you're speaking my language, dude. Hey man, if I'm ever in Florida, I'll have to hit you up. I'd love to get a lesson sometime. I'd love to get a lesson. Debating on getting the plaid blue baggy shorts. What do you think of them? Yeah, I got your DMs. Do you want me to show it on stream? I think I sold 420 or 440 quick flick. Bro, these came out for 270. You sold it for 440, 420. You should not be sad about that at all, bro. That's a great flip. These, yeah, you did awesome. The blue plaid. I think they're decent. I'm debating on setting it up or holding out a little longer. The fact it was numbered makes me debate. Yeah. Let me pull that up on the second monitor and then move it over. So Shotgun Facelift sent me a message of his Oh, I can't view it on, I can't view your messages on the computer, believe it or not. Anyway, basically what Shotgun Facelift says on the table that came out last week, it was numbered out of 1,000 or 900. How many did you say it was? I can't look at it on stream. These tables were numbered, so it's not really surprising to me. The fact that they put that it was numbered, I guess, is interesting, more than the fact, of course, it's limited, right? What else are we gonna do here? MM6 foil pants. It was out of 900. Yeah, that's actually kind of a lot if you think about it. The blue pants. Do you guys want to talk about Palace right now? Is anything else coming out soon? Oh, we got the Field Generals. I think those are trash, dude. We were talking about that earlier in the stream. Those Nike Union Field Generals, just not great at all. We'll end the poll. Let's end the poll. Okay. How many votes did we get? Hey, we got 21 votes. For this stream, that's pretty good. And look at that. You know what? I don't even feel bad about it. I think I executed my power as the community manipulator. And we got Ducati winning Best Collab of Spring Summer 2024 with 47% of the vote, followed very shortly by MM6 at 33%, Muppets and Kermit at 14%, and Toy Machine at 4%. Hey, CTR2 bro, now that you're a mod, I need you to help me end the polls, because I've realized there's been so many streams where I'll get like hundreds of votes, or not hundreds, but a lot, and forget to end it, and then we don't have that conversation. Just funny. You remember the table that looked like a box of Box Logo stickers? I also got that, and it was numbered as well. It sat, but I don't care. It was for the personal. That was a cool thing. Yeah, 21 likes and I buy something. How many likes we at? What are we copying? It's a good question. So we got the Artois, Palace Artois. Now I'm not copying this one. Personally, there's just no real, I don't have a connection to, what is it, Stella? I don't even drink. So that's not really something I would wear, but it's less so the fact that it's a beer brand and more so the fact that, like, as I said before, I'm trying to buy more things like this, things like Andrew Swain is wearing. I'm trying to get on Andrew's level, boys. We're going for the classy stuff. And while I do like it, I disagree, Kelko. I think Palace's design is actually pretty clean. Sometimes it does feel like they could do more, but I do really like the fact that they incorporate their brand name into Palace, or into Stella Artois' logo. Now, I made this point on my video, and I believe it was Mob Syndicate that said something about it. Let me pull up and just see. SupThomas Artois. Here we go. Here's my video. I got a great comment on this. Someone said, it was Mob Syndicate. He said, I agree about Supreme collab logos. Because what I said is sometimes with Supreme logos for collabs, they just get super lazy. But he said exactly, Toy Machine was the exception to the rule because they actually did something with it. And here's what I mean by that. We'll go back to, was it week 5? It must have been week 4. Wasn't week 6. It was week 4. The fact that Supreme actually changed their font and used Toy Machine's font is a really good look. And I think this is what a collab should look like. Like, it should be both of the brands, Toy Machine and Supreme, Palace and Stella. Kind of unlike what Palace did with Reebok. While I did say that the Palace Reebok collab was clean, that collaboration is way more like valid to criticize. This was lazy. Actually, you know what? They did do the Reebok logo yet again. Here I am. I kind of forgot that. So while it is a simple collab, fuck. I guess my own point has just been invalidated. I like that they do this though. I like that they are willing to change their logo. Supreme is usually unwilling to change their logo. They just want to put their box logo on it, on fucking everything. You know what I'm saying? The Toy Machine skate deck is sick. Yeah, I wonder. Let's look at the Supreme Toy Machine stuff and see how it's reselling. I'm curious. I looked at it for the video. I guess I missed these pants. 138. Yeah. I could have included these in the video, but the reason why I didn't, guys, was because they've just dropped in price a little bit. I'll get my StockX filter. A lot of these are going for like 180, 140, 160, 200. I just felt like there was better items to look at. I also felt like I should have looked at more accessories, but like, out of all the accessories that came out this year, like, what even resold for the most? Is it the utility cart? Is the utility cart crazy? I'm getting still asked if I'm a bot. To be fair, Palace trends cater hardcore to the Europe market. Yes, 100%. Was North Face even on the poll? No, it wasn't. I don't think North Face would have won the poll. I guess I could have put it over Toy Machine, but we get North Face every single year. Dude, everyone knocked the Reebok collab and it flew. Yeah, it did. This card actually does pretty well. The fact that it's like $500 though and you have to ship it maybe kind of skews this. I wonder what shipping is like. Does StockX just pay for your shipping? I'm sure they have to take it out. That jacket is so fucking clean. If I can ever get this jacket for like close to retail, which will never happen, like $275, gently used, I know it'll never happen. Even like mix and matching, that'd be cool. But yeah, what accessory went for the most? Like, what is the Helium Planet tent even doing? Probably nothing. I have too many tabs open. I want to talk about Supreme and McLaren, or Nike and McLaren. Wrong again. I want to talk about Levi's and McLaren. This tent's pretty cool. Just so expensive. So fucking expensive. We lost Lo-Fi Girl. That's so sad. Okay, one thing, boys. I have a question. I could not find this pair of jeans anywhere. Did these even release? The slim, stone-washed, selvage jeans. I actually wanted to buy these for personal. I literally don't think they came out. Like, genuinely think they did not come out. They did come out. I need that tent to go with my camping table. Reebok is big in Europe. First few weeks. Did it really? Well then, why can't I find it? Why is there only available stonewashed indigo? Is this just the wrong price? Why are they not? No items listed. I couldn't find them. Distressed fit. Here's the distressed fit. Where is the slim? Are these them right here? With the star logo. These don't have the star logo. It's a different pair. I don't think they came out. Let's talk about streetwear that failed, like Denim Tears and Levi's and CPFM with those giant tags. I thought it was cool, but so overpriced. Mob, I love that stuff, TBH. Palace X Stella is gonna sell out in seconds. That drop is tomorrow at 11. I don't think these came out, guys. I don't think these came out. I really don't. They were on the drop list for week 1. Yeah, they were on the drop list for week 1. And I think only the rigid slim salvage jeans came out. Just the regular and the salvaged S logo. Yeah, the salvage X logo, S logo was pretty sick. Are they salvage? These are pretty dope. 268. What are the asks? View market data, view asks. Wow, people wouldn't pay 500 bucks. Oh, you trapped? Here, guys. I had to get Scruffy. She's trapped in the room. Scruffy. Come in. Let's speak. Oh, come here. You be a YouTube star. Come be a YouTuber. Oh, you're so shiny. You're so shiny in the ring light. Margiela belt jacket. Yeah, the slims didn't come out, unfortunately, and I like slim jeans. Even though I'm trying to branch out. I got myself some 505 Levi's jeans at Target. I got a 3232 though, which I don't know why, because I think I'm a 3230, and it's just, I swear, dude, jeans fit me super randomly. They came out. Okay. Let me look at my IG DMs. I'll look it up on the second monitor. Apparently these came out, according to Kelco. Got a request. I'm guessing you're Rockstar? Supreme SS24. Maybe it was like a UK exclusive. Bring Japan? Or Japanese exclusive, maybe? Sometimes we get stuff that only comes out in certain markets, guys. That does happen. Like the Supreme, ooh, that could be a good video. I've wanted to do that. Like every region exclusive item. It's so hard to figure it out though, because no one talks about that. Literally no one talks about it. About the actual got a question from someone about reselling the Palace Stella drop. I think Palace Stella will resell, but Palace is harder to resell than Supreme for sure. Alex Fox Boulevard is going for the track jacket and short set. I'm assuming that's from the... Why am I on Palace Reebok still? I'm assuming you're talking about the Palace Artois stuff. Not in England. Palace goes nuts. Yeah. Where do people resell? How do I resell to the bruvs? Yep, Japanese love their raw denim. They really fucking do. I want to get one nice pair of salvage jeans. For real. I picked up the Cortez hoodie for a good price. Nice, bro. Rarest item I think I own is the 10-year anniversary FTP Cult Bicycle, all gold BMX bike. I still have it dead stock in the box. No way, dude. Let's take a look at that. That sounds really cool. 10-year anniversary FTP gold BMX bike. How much did that fucking thing cost? This thing is crazy. $14.95 is what this person wants. I also don't know a good FTP. Like, what's a good FTP site? Like FTP community? There's no. I'm sure there is some websites that catalog FTP, but I need more info. Like I need more resources to look at FTP. Like my favorite Supreme archive website, guys, is this site. It's called dukesarchive.com. If you guys have never been on Duke's Archive, under 700 shipped, that's cool. If you guys never been to Duke's Archive, they actually do a bunch of brands. I don't think they do FTP, they do not, but they do Supreme, and they catalog, I mean, some of the oldest shit, and you can buy on their site. They have shit for sale. I think I'll do the full screen. There we go. They have some old shit. 1995. Marlboro Man. $13,000. Sample tee. Burberry. The Barbara Kruger. But I believe they have just like an archive. It doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't have to all be for sale. And they might just be a website for sale. I swore they had like. I swore they had just like archive stuff, not just for sale. I guess it is an archive of like stuff for sale. Anyway, it's still pretty cool to see all the stuff that they have in terms of old streetwear. They got some Freddy Dunks for $43,000. They got a Banksy. Yeah. Keith Harding Subway. What the Dunks. Damn, the Honda dirt bike. That thing, $27,000. How much did this thing cost? I remember when this came out. The Dior's. I recently seen the unreleased Lady Gaga box of GoTee samples. Yep, I've seen that too. I've seen that on Preem Park. Preem Park is another really good Instagram page that I've been following for a bit. This Coleman bike, dude, $10,000. This thing was like $400. Oh, this 2008 North Face collab too. Bro, the 2008 North Face collab was really fucking good. This tee or this design, the city, like such good design. Like this is what I want to talk about during the off season is more archive stuff, delving into the past of Supreme, but really cool. But before we go, I do want to talk about Levi's and McLaren. I'll probably do a whole video on it once we get more information on it, but this is really fucking cool. I want to see if there's more information about it, but we have some pictures, and they're releasing fucking racing mechanics coveralls with all these patches. Like McLaren's been doing a really good job with their brand lately. Like they've been teaming up with they sell their products in like fucking Abercrombie and Fitch, which, by the way, guys, when did Abercrombie and Fitch start carrying like streetwear? It happened. Seriously, if you haven't been to an Abercrombie in a long time, like for me, I hadn't been to an Abercrombie since like 2009. They actually started releasing like cool stuff. Like they got trendy clothes, which I guess makes sense because the general cool clothes shifted from preppy to more streetwear stuff. over time. Shotgun facelift. If I win the lottery, the Freddie SB, Jason Voorhees, and OG Off-White Jordan 1s will be mine right out of the gate. Yeah, these pieces are really clean. I love that they decided to do more of these like higher end denim pieces. And I want to see more pictures. Levi's X McLaren. I mean, obviously the fact that it's... Oh, we got McLaren's website right here. McLaren Racing and Levi's to launch McLaren Racing Collection inspired by heritage and innovation. And the first collection launches on July 3rd, ahead of McLaren's home race, the British Grand Prix. And they even got Lando Norris, my boy, who took his first win in the US of A, baby, Miami, Florida, beating Max Verstappen. I mean, dude, having F1 drivers to wear your shit is just... If you guys don't watch racing, like, that's like having LeBron James being like the face of your brand. You know what I mean? It's huge. Damn, we don't have much information. Not a ton of pictures. They'll have a... Oh, they can head to the Levi's Regent Street store in London from July 4th to 7th to check out the new collection and get excited for the upcoming race. It'll be available to purchase on July 3rd on Levi's.com, the Levi's app, and in select Levi's stores. Socks? Whoops. Abercrombie is trying to pull a PacSun. Ooh, that's true, bro. PacSun. That is kind of true. And PacSun is kind of... Maybe they went too far. I don't know. Trying to be... Because, like, I feel like PacSun has kind of become Zoomies. But I don't know. I was in the damn Abercrombie outlet store. And they had some cool stuff, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It was all right. Yeah, it's kind of generic. Yeah, it's kind of basic. It's cheap. But it's not, like, that cheap. This is still a $70 waffle button-up. Scruffy wants to leave. What do you want to do? I'm streaming. I'll take you out in a second, okay? Okay. I don't know. Tour de France. It's nice. I don't want to spend $100 on everything. They usually all cotton real fabrics. Yeah, I mean... As much as I would love to cop, like, designer shit for everything, that's just not realistic. I mean, they even got an Aliens tee. I don't know. I guess movie stuff is pretty easy to get a license, right? It's just surprising. Like, look at these baggy workwear pants. For me personally, I'd rather pay $70 on sale than get something from a nice brand for $200. You know, if I'm just getting into baggy pants, which I feel like by the time I get a pair of baggy pants, they're already gonna be not cool. So I'm not going super baggy. I'm not going fucking Jinko jeans on them. I don't really think, and I think my body type looks better with like slimmer. Like I tried on a pair of these, literally this exact pair of pants, and I was like, it just did not look good. Maybe I didn't have the right shoes on. I don't know. But yeah, Abercrombie, kind of low-key sick these days. They're kind of low-key cooking. Straight jeans, yeah, for sure. Straight jeans are cool. Let's look at the streetwear news. Levi's and McLaren, racing jacket, racing suit, racing gloves. Hold up. My Puma gloves were not great. I have them sitting on my shelf right now. I sold the other pair, but I don't know what I want to do with my Puma gloves because they are just slightly too big and I can't really wear them for actually racing, which sucks and kind of defeats the purpose of actually... Look at these, dude. Nike Athena sunglasses. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck are those? You guys pulling up in the emoji? Back to school season was so annoying because parents would What would they do? They would come through looking for Supreme Palace, etc. Oh, like, oh, at Zoomies. Oh, bro. I wore the stuff that we talk about, and I would constantly tell kids why we don't have it in store. Bro, I remember being at Zoomies one time, and I was wearing Supreme, and it was like early on. I don't even think I was wearing... No, I was wearing Supreme, and the guy complimented me on my shirt or whatever, and he was like, oh yeah, I think we're going to start carrying Supreme soon. And I remember saying like, oh, haha, cool. Just like didn't believe him at all. Brigade. This is kind of cool. Is the Tour de France happening soon? I have no idea. Trapstar. This brand Joy. Unofficial anime collabs. Kind of cool. Is The Rock cooking up Nike glasses? Bro, I guess so. He's doing something. But that's pretty much everything coming out, boys. I mean, I feel like I've said it all, you know? I guess my overall rating, Supreme Spring Summer 2024. All things considered, with the amount of stuff that we had every week, with the collabs, the strength of them, of course, not every piece was like super sought after. I think it was an 8 out of 10 season. Maybe that's a little high. I just feel like 7.5 out of 10 is a little bit low for how much the highs were. That's why I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Of course, I'm always going to be biased because Supreme is my favorite brand. But I think it was an 8 out of 10 season. I don't think it was perfect. I think I could probably be swayed to do 7.5 out of 10. But yeah, Elevated. We don't know when the sale will be. We do know that it'll be in store only. People have said that it is not returning to online. So, you know, since fall winter 23 also did not have an online sale, that is going to continue to be the new norm, back to in-store only. But I probably will still do a video on it, at least talking about that, because not everyone watches my streams. And yeah, once we get more information, I guess, look at what Supreme drops, and people have been tweeting. Probably not too much. I don't think we have any additional information on the sale. We don't at all. So I guess we'll have to just wait and see what will happen. 7 out of 10 from Elevated. If I would have been able to comp the Ducati collab track jacket pants, it would have been 8 out of 10. Hey bro, I gotta say this, you know, personally, I think I don't include my own success rate into the season. I'm rating it based on like the collection as a whole, but I do understand what you're saying. The fact that you didn't cop the item that you want the most made you salty. Yeah, that makes sense. I gave it an 8.9 because I copped everything manual from my phone except the Kermit jacket, Ducati black pants, yellow star, jersey, etc. That's awesome, Mob. And I get that. That would make me, if I copped the MM6 green, maybe I'd put an 8.5 out of 10. Because that was my biggest L, I think, was having this in the cart, in the queue, and getting cooked on it. Tyler wore a hat that I also had. Bad Brains logo, yellow on orange. Sold it for $500 and I wore it for 2 years. Which hat is that, Shotgun? Bad Brains logo, yellow hat? Huh. This thing? I don't even know what this is, dude. Is that a brand? The green MM6 was fire. Yeah, dude, it was really good. That was the best reselling, in my opinion, it was the best reselling piece from MM6 in terms of percentage over retail. And I'm not a bot, but I'm not going to click on it again. Stray Rats. I don't even know what that is. Is that a band? Must be a band, right? Okay. Okay. Or is it a brand? Is it a band or a brand? Rat Girl. Okay. They have a Sonic collab going on. Is that official? Sega, yeah. About that. QL's hurt the most. I'm off and running. All you boys and sup, have a good one. Hey, see you, Mob Syndicate. We're probably gonna end it here in about 5 minutes for everyone. Just letting you guys know. Yeah, man, pretty good season. Overall, pretty happy. They're a Miami-based streetwear brand that is huge as fuck. Well, goddamn. I don't know enough about them. I like that their t-shirts are 45 bucks though. Shadow. Sonic jersey is crazy, dude. Look at this shit. I'm trying to think, was there anything else that you guys wanted to talk about or I wanted to talk about? Yeah, I want to do, so I do have a goal for 3,000 subs. I plan on doing my entire Supreme collection video. I think that'll be cool. I also am going to do a video on the Uniqlo X One Piece collab, which probably won't do a whole lot, but in terms of views, but I don't really care. I think this is coming out soon. It might even already be out. Is it out already? Oh, it's on Grailed. One Piece of Uniqlo. I just saw this. I thought it was pretty neat. I'm obviously watching One Piece right now, so... Okay, it's available July. Late July. So we got some time before this comes out. I love Uniqlo prices, though. 25 bucks for a shirt is great. Kind of a fast fashion Japanese brand. They do official collabs, which is cool. I like this Gear 2 shirt. Looks fucking sick. Stray Rats always collabs with New Balance. I sold a pair for 800 a couple years back. Damn, bro. Stray Rats X New Balance Joker. I'm guessing they're on StockX then. You sold this for 800 bucks. Last one sold for 700 bucks, 740. Damn. 2019. Wow. Oh, that's a Joker one right there too. Okay. These are cool. Fuck yeah. But yeah, boys, that is pretty much it. There was a re-release too. Interesting. Pretty much it. Going out of town again this weekend. Going to Wyoming. So gonna be... Well, I don't really make videos on the weekend to begin with, so it doesn't really affect anything. But yeah, I'm gonna try to still be doing at least 3 videos, 2 videos a week at the least, right? Talking about Supreme, talking about what's coming out in streetwear. I'm gonna be branching out, doing other brands, doing Palace. We might do a stream tomorrow. It'll be a shorter one if I do a stream. Maybe just seeing how fast the Palace Artois collab ends up selling out. Like I said, I'm not copying any of it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today. Yeah, dude, I enjoy it. I think it's important to keep it going, right? For my channel's growth, I think it's important that we don't stop. And I still like talking about it. I still have a lot to say. And I've been still editing my Yeezy Pods review. God, I need to get that finished up, because the longer I sit on a video that hasn't been edited, the longer it won't get released. But anyway, thanks for coming out, guys. I'll see you next week, and probably earlier on the channel. And go watch my recent video if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Yep.